Hey y'all. So I haven't posted in a long time. Press the pause button. Alright, so I'm back. Had to cut off that TV because we can't get copyrighted over some PBS kids. So anyway, I said to myself said, and I said to myself, I said, self, you know, you haven't been on YouTube in a long time. I mean, y'all don't mind my face. I've been breaking out. And I don't know what's going on. But, stuff happens. So, anyway. I haven't been on YouTube or whatever. And I'm like, I haven't been on YouTube because I'm not like everybody else. Like, I'm not into all of those pranks and stuff, and I do some challenges and stuff, but that's not me. And like, I'm not into the makeup stuff. I don't know how to do makeup. I'm not gonna pretend like I do because I don't wear weaves and no other crazy stuff because I don't really need to, because I've been blessed. But no shade to people that do. You look pretty, whatever. But let's stop talking about the stuff that I don't do. Let's start talking about the stuff that I do. Like, I got a new job. Well, it's not a job anymore. It's a new job anymore. I've been there for over a year now. And I developed relationships with kids because I work with kids. And I realized that I like to talk to kids. I like to talk to people. I like to give advice to people. I like to listen to people's problems. I like to, be that shoulder to lean on, if, that's what we may say. So, with that being said, I'm thinking that maybe if everything goes to plan, maybe I can start a little advice thing on YouTube. Not like, okay, if Billy send me something on Instagram or Facebook or whatever it may be, and says, hey, I need help with this because, this person is saying this and this person is saying that, and I just simply don't know what to do. This is just an example. I will want to make videos without stating the person's name. So everything will be anonymous. I will recite the situation or whatever you want to call it. And just like give advice on it, because what may help one person can help another person too. And it's like, okay, sometimes people don't feel comfortable seeking out for help because sometimes they might feel judged, or they may feel like, oh, I'm just dumb, like there's nothing wrong with me, or maybe this person is just, being funny, or maybe I'm just taking it the wrong way, stuff like that. And it's just like, okay, you're not dumb, you're not stupid, you don't take anything the wrong way, because at the end of the day, you have to follow your feelings. Your feelings is what tells you, this is right or this is wrong. And, a lot of people, like, YouTube is a bunch of teenagers on it. Little kids. It's a little bit of everybody. But everybody has problems. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, sometimes you can't directly talk to a person because you feel they may judge you, or you feel that they may go behind your back and say something. Well, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to, like, give a safe place. So if you have a problem, like, I might not be able to relate to anything really, but once you put a video out, people will put their opinions as well. And you, as the person that need that help, you don't necessarily have to respond to it. You can just watch it, you know what I'm saying? Just watch it and, like, read the stuff. Like, some things might be positive, might be negative, but I always tell people, like, don't let another person bring you down. And, like, the thing is like, when you need help, you know, this is like a good and it's like a bad idea, because, you know, somebody might be like, oh, well, you know, if Billy feels like that, then Billy should just take care of it themselves. And you don't know what that means. You can't tell somebody to take care of something on their own, because really, you don't know where that person's mind is. So maybe I will cut off the comments on the videos, so things like that won't be said, because we don't need that. We don't need to keep losing kids and young adults because of bullying. Like, I hate bullying. Like, I hate it with a passion. And I hate it because I used to be bullied. I'm sorry, I'm trying to cover up my shirt because, you know, I work there. So yeah, I hate bullying. Like, I used to get bullied about my eyes, and people used to call me Pocahontas because my hair is so long. And like, you know, you might not say that that's bullying. Like, okay, when I was in high school, I had to get braces, and like my teeth were growing out of my gums, like up here, and they were growing out, and so like they had to separate my teeth, and I had a gap right here. And like this dude, he used to call me sharpener and stuff like that. And like that kind of stuff kind of hurts, because it's like I'm going through all this pain already, and now you're calling me out my name. Like, you don't have anything better to do with your life. So like, I understand how it is. Like, I've witnessed a kid, well, not witnessed, but I've heard about it, and like where I'm from, like he was getting bullied, and these kids, like, kids are so mean. The kid said, you're a roach, and they sprayed Raid on him, and the boy went home and he killed himself. This was in middle school. So just think about that. Like, the things that you say to people can really affect them. It could really hurt their feelings. It could really take what you said and like run with it, and they won't stop running. Like, I know these schools these days have a no bullying policy, but I've seen kids in schools where I work at get bullied, and the teachers don't do anything about it. Like, they said, well, they didn't touch them, so there's nothing that I can do. What do you mean there's nothing you can do? You can at least listen to this child and say, hey, you know, I understand that you feel like that, but, you know, if you feel like this again, maybe we could talk about this further, or what can we do to make you feel better? Because a kid shouldn't have to go to school and be afraid to be in school because another child is saying mean things or doing mean things, or, you know, it's not fair. Like, you go to school to learn. You don't go to school to be bullied or chastised by another child. And it's not fair. It's really not fair. And like, they tell you, you know, well, if you feel that way, maybe you should talk to a counselor, or maybe you should go see someone. Like, people don't always want to see someone because you feel like you're getting put on the spot. Like, nobody wants to do that. Like, okay, some people might, but if you know, you feel like you're getting put on the spot, and like, you don't know if these people are gonna call, you know, certain people and say, hey, you know, this happened and that happened. Like, people don't feel safe, and that's why they don't say certain things and they don't do certain things, because they don't feel safe. So what I want to do, I want to give advice, but I don't want to give it to the direct person, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, I don't want that person to feel like I'm being put on the spot, because you're not. You would be simply getting an opinion from another person that may or may not help you. But another video that I might post, you might get what you were looking for, if you understand what I'm saying. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna sit there and be like, oh, so how do you feel about this, and what do you think that you should do about this? Sometimes people feel like they can't do anything about it. Sometimes they feel like their hands are tied. You don't know another person's situation. Like, you don't know if someone is going home and they're like, you know, I can't talk to my mom and I can't talk to my dad, or I don't have a mom or a dad to talk to, or I don't have any sisters and brothers, or I don't even have any family to talk to. So people feel stuck in their feelings, you know? And it's like, okay, if I can't express myself to anyone, nobody's listening to me, then what's my purpose of being here? And people shouldn't have to feel like that. Like, you should feel like you have a purpose in life. Like, everybody is put here for a reason, and it's like, you shouldn't have to go through certain things because another person is being ignorant, and it's not fair. It's not fair at all. And it's like, now they have this thing, Momo, whatever it is, that's going online telling kids to do things like kill themselves and stuff like that. You don't do stuff like that. Like, as parents, you have to teach your kids, like, if you see something like this, you need to let mom and dad know, so we know what to do. These kids are not protected. These parents are too invested in going to the club, smoking, drinking, partying. Some parents are just into work all the time. They're not really paying attention to their kids. So, some kids need that outlet. They need someone to talk to. They need someone to say, hey, I feel like this, and I just don't know what to do. I just don't know how to feel. I just don't know how to approach this situation. And it's okay that you don't. Like, we're human beings. We're not here to know everything. And what you may go through, I may not have went through, but I may have heard someone go through, or I may even be able to tell you, this is how I would handle the situation. And I'm a lot older than a lot of people, but I deal with a lot of kids that's, my son is 6, my daughter is 5, so she's in preschool. So I'm dealing with a lot of different ages, a lot of different attitudes, and like, I've always been the type of person to listen to people, even if I'm going through something, even if my feelings are hurt, I will still listen to someone, because at the end of the day, like, when I listen to someone else, that actually helps me, because I look back and I say, wow, well, maybe I should do that too, or wow, maybe I should have handled this situation like this, and it's like, nobody's alone in anything, really. And it's like, if you want to further like talk to me and don't want to put a video up, then I can just talk to you person to person. I'm a human being, you're a human being. I'm not here to judge anybody, because y'all probably looking at me like, look at that girl and all those bumps on her face and all those scars on her face, and she doesn't have any eyebrows, and her hair is sticking up, and she's fat, and I don't care about what you have to say about me, because you don't have to live with me. You don't have to see me every day. You don't have to click on my video. And you definitely don't have to talk to me. So none of that stuff bothers me. I laugh at people. Yeah, you're really funny because you think that, you're better than me, and you're not. We're all the same at the end of the day. When we die, we all turn into dust. So your opinion does not matter to me at all. Your opinion is just like another person's opinion, and really I don't care about it, so but a lot of people don't think like that. A lot of people don't feel that way. So it's like, you need to be able to be able to talk to someone, like, and it's as simple as that. So if you guys agree with this and me doing it, then please comment down below. Please like this video. If you don't agree with it, please comment down below. Tell me why you don't agree with it. Tell me what things that you think I can work on with it. Maybe, I don't know, give me some opinions, give me some things that I can do to better it. Even give me some, insight on maybe I should partner with someone to do this, because, two heads are better than one, and like, two opinions are better than one, like, two advice are better than one, because that gives people more things to think about. So like I said, if you like this video, comment down below, subscribe. Make sure you like this video, and like I said, if you don't agree with it, please comment down below. Constructive criticism, people. You don't have to be rude about it. Just say how you feel. Say, I don't think this is a good idea because such and such. I don't think you should do this because such and such. Stuff like that, because I want to know how you feel too. And like I said, if you guys don't want another person's opinions or stuff like that, when you DM me, just be like, can you please disable the comments, because I'm really upset, or even I'm just gonna use my own judgment on what you guys say, and this person doesn't need these comments, because this is serious. But if your boyfriend is cheating on you, and you know that he's cheating on you, and you DM me, honey, Trust and believe me, I will be opening those comments because you need to know you are worth way more than what they think. So with that being said, I will see you guys soon. Like I said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.